So today we're continuing with the forgiveness, incarnations forgiveness with the human incarnations. We have already covered the plant incarnations and the animal incarnations, and now we have moved on to the human incarnations. Now, yesterday we had the intro talk on the human incarnations, and we understood that when the soul takes the first one of its first human incarnations, it is mostly driven by its lower chakras. In the animal incarnations, the chakras which get most amount of power, which gets more development, is the basic, the sex, the navel, the solar. The heart chakra and the other chakras start getting activated once a lot of other incarnations take place in the human incarnation. Today, if we have a very activated heart, if we have an activated ajna, if we have an activated crown, we have to be thankful to all those incarnations which has helped us grow till this place. It is the mistakes which we have done in our old incarnations, in our previous incarnations, and the lessons that we have learned that has helped us to come here. So we have to be very thankful to those mistakes, to those incarnations which we have taken in our previous incarnations, in our previous times. So let's say, for example, a soul has taken the first incarnation or the second or the third incarnation after animal incarnation. So what are the most powerful chakras? The chakras which is driving that soul: basic, sex, navel, solar. Now, if you're a pranic healer, you already know what are the qualities of these chakras. If you're not a pranic healer, let me just brief you that, say, for example, today we will do the healing for the basic chakra. Today and tomorrow, both the days, we will do the healing for the basic chakra. The basic chakra is a chakra which is at the base of our spine. That chakra mainly takes care of our physical body, of the strength of the body, of our muscles, our bones. So, if you are completely driven by a chakra which is only taking care of your physical needs at one level, then what do you think your activities will be when you are taking a human incarnation? When you were, like, say, for example, in your last incarnation, you were a dog, or you were a lion, or you were a horse, or you were some kind of an animal in the jungle. You were driven by your basic chakra. Why? Because your physical body needed a lot of strength. You need strength to hunt. You need strength to get your own food. You need strength to live, to protect yourself, isn't it? In the jungle, if you have a weak body, then any other animal will come and eat you up. If you are a dog and you cannot protect yourself, another dog will come and harm you, hurt you. So, in the animal incarnation, why was the basic chakra so strong? Why did God give so much power to the basic chakra first? So that your physical body can take care of you in your incarnation, in your animal incarnation. God is super intelligent. We cannot match the intelligence of God. He knows in which incarnation, which chakra needs most power, needs most development. Now, in the animal incarnation, that basic chakra power was very useful for us because we needed help, we needed physical strength to protect ourselves, to hunt, to find our food, to survive in the rough weathers in the jungle. Now, our first human incarnation. Our basic chakra is still the most prominent chakra, which is forcing us, which is driving us. Maybe we have a lot of physical strength because of that. But at the same time, what about the physical needs? What about the anger, the strength, the aggression, the violence which is there in the basic chakra, which has come from the animal incarnations? Don't you think they will also play a role in your first human incarnations? Have you seen people who beat up other people on the roads? Have you seen people who just do not care before raising their hands? Have you seen people who constantly fight and show aggression and violence very, very often? Have you seen people beating up their own wives, their own husbands, their own children on the road? Now, can you connect? I am not saying this is what is happening, but I'm saying 99% chances are these souls are taking one of their first few human incarnations. They can't help it. They are being driven by their basic chakra. Their heart is not activated, their crown is not activated because the soul is still in the learning process. The soul is still being forced by their basic chakra to do these physical activities. They have so much of extra power in their body, they don't know what to do with this. They have so much of extra strength, and their instincts, those animal instincts, are still in them from their animal incarnations. So they don't feel even guilty after hitting people, after hitting their wife, after beating up their children. They feel it is normal. They don't feel bad even if they are going ahead and hitting people on the road because those animal instincts are there within them, within their chakra, within their energy system from the animal incarnations. Now, why am I sharing this with you? Because if you find a person on the road who's beating up other people, who's behaving like a hooligan, who is showing animal instincts, the word is who is showing animal instincts, who is showing aggression, violence. First, try to realize we get angry, we immediately get angry, and we immediately feel that this is nonsense. How is this person injuring others? We feel bad. We try to stop them. We punish them. We hate them. We do all that stuff, right? But for the first second of your life, for the first moment when you see such a thing happening, first try to realize this is a soul who's taking evolutions, who's maybe taking the first few evolution of their human being. Stop yourself from hating that person because you can only hate the physical body. What about the soul? What will the soul do? That is what it has learned in its previous incarnation. It's not his fault. He is just in the learning process. So first, try to realize this is a soul which is maybe taking its first few human incarnations. So first, forgive that soul. Don't hate that soul. But of course, you have to teach them a lesson. You have to stop them. So stop that person. Try to give good knowledge to that person. Yes, you have to maybe even punish that person in a later stage. Maybe you have to hand them over to the police. Maybe you have to scold them, make them understand. Do that. I'm not asking you to stop that. But don't hate from the core of yourself. Usually, the mistake which we make is we hate people for their mistakes. We hate people for the actions which the physical body is doing. The whole purpose of this session, the whole purpose of this whole incarnations healing series is the fact that you have to understand that it is the body who is doing the crimes. It is the body which is being driven by the chakras, which is making the mistakes. The second purpose is try to understand you and I have also done this. I can only speak of myself, I the soul. When I had taken my first few incarnations, first few human incarnations, I am sure I was driven by my basic chakra. I'm sure I must have made so many mistakes. Maybe I was a person who used to stand on the road and beat up my family members, who used to beat up other people, not realizing that this is not the right thing to do. In one of my incarnations, today I am sitting here in a closed room and I am taking a session on forgiveness. I, the soul, have developed. I don't remember my past incarnations, but I'm sure the soul would have gone through these incarnations, has gone through these stories, has gone through these mistakes. There were many, many people who beat me up. There were many, many people whom I had beaten up. It's difficult to realize it. It's difficult to accept it. How can I do such a thing? I'm not that kind of a person. Today, in my this incarnation, I'm even scared of a little cockroach. I'm scared of any animal. I'm scared of anything. I can't even imagine that I could have harmed other people, tortured other people physically in any of my incarnation. But the fact is, I have. In some or the other incarnation, I have. So, what to do now? I can't go ahead and find those people anymore. Even if I try, I cannot remember them, and I don't want to remember them also. The only process is forgiveness. You have to first understand that you were the soul who was in that process. You were the soul who were making that mistake. You are not making that mistake anymore now. You have learned your lesson, you have grown, you have evolved. So you have to simply just say sorry for your mistakes that you have done in your past incarnation, by beating up people, physically injuring people, by showing aggression, violence. Why? Because your basic was driving you, forcing you to do it. So ask for forgiveness and neutralize those karma. The karma which is attached to the soul, the actions, the energies which is there in our chakras, and also forgive the souls who has hurt you, because there must have been many people who took revenge from the soul, that okay, in this incarnation you're hitting me, you're torturing me, next incarnation I'll take revenge. And that has only happened. In some incarnation I was very weak, I was very low, and many people might have tortured me physically, beaten me up, hurt me, harmed me, killed me, so many things. But this is the time when we have to let go. We have to forgive them. Holding on to these people is not the solution. You will not achieve anything by holding on to these people. To those emotions, to those trauma which has taken place maybe 100 incarnations before, not 100 years, not 100 days, 100 incarnations before. This is the time when you have to let go. Maybe one of those souls who was with you in your first human incarnation is still there with you, is still in some relationship binding with you. Maybe one soul whom you had physically hurt, physically given a torture, trauma in your first human incarnation, that soul is still there with you. Maybe that soul is the soul of your husband, maybe that soul is the soul of your child, maybe that soul is the soul of your wife, maybe that soul is the soul of any teacher, any person who is around you. And still now that revenge and this and that combination is going on. One incarnation, that person tortures you. Another incarnation, you torture that person. It is still going on. Maybe today one soul all around you who is really bothering you very badly is such a soul who is there with you right from your animal incarnations. Is a soul who is there with you from your first few human incarnations. Why is this going on? Because we have not forgiven, we have not disconnected these cards of revenge and negativity and squaring of the equations. Just let go. Once we now realize that it is no point holding on to these emotions, just let go. So today when we do this forgiveness, our intention is to forgive every single soul who has hurt us physically, who has shown their aggression, violence to us physically, especially in our first few human incarnations, maybe the first 10, 20 human incarnations. And also ask for forgiveness from every single soul whom we have given torture, whom we have hurt physically, whom we have injured. So just let go these energies from your system. And when we do the twin heart, we would keep an intention that every single chakra is getting cleansed, especially our basic chakra. The divine energy of twin hearts is going to heal our basic chakra, remove all energies of violence, aggression, injuries, physical hurt and pain, physical trauma that the soul has gone through, and which is deeply hidden in our chakra. The meditation of twin heart can take out these energies from our chakra and actually heal it. So if you have a body pain today, if you have any kind of a muscular pain, a bone pain, a injury in your body, be aware of that. And during the twin heart meditation, let the energies escape from your back part. If it is a lower back pain, just imagine all the negativity, even if it is from there, from incarnations, let it come out from your body during the meditation. Because the power of meditation is tremendous. It can heal you. Okay? On that note, let us begin with the forgiveness. I request each one of you to please close your eyes. Slowly inhale and slowly exhale. And imagine yourself turning into a brilliant, beautiful white light. This beautiful white light is the light of the soul. Detach yourself from the body. Just be aware, slowly you are turning into a beautiful, brilliant white light. And verbally affirm to yourself, I am the soul. I am not this physical body. This body and all its pain, all its torture, all its trauma, it's just temporary. It is only for this lifetime. I, the soul, I have taken hundreds and hundreds of lifetimes, incarnations. Maybe in some of my previous incarnations, I have hurt people physically. I have traumatized people, I have victimized people, I have given pain to the physical body of many, many souls. I was being driven by my basic chakra. I was learning my lessons, I was growing, I was evolving. I did not do them intentionally. I, the soul, I was just learning my lessons. Similarly, there were other souls who were learning their lessons. Many, many souls have physically harmed me, tortured me, given me hurt and pain. Today, I, the soul, choose freedom from all these past karma, from all these past incarnations. I have grown, I have evolved, I have learned my lessons. I am a spiritual being of divine love, divine light, and divine power. With my light, I can actually understand and realize the law of karma, the cycle of birth and rebirth, the purpose of birth and rebirth. With my love, I can heal my own pain, my own trauma, and also the pain and trauma which I have given to other souls. And with my power, I choose freedom today. Freedom from all these past negative karmic entities. Freedom from all the negative gods of revenge. Freedom from my past activities. I, the soul, choose freedom today. Imagine another beautiful white light in front of you. This white light is the soul of all the souls who has hurt you or whom we have hurt in our past incarnations, especially our first few human incarnations. Let us get this freedom, release everything from our past. Put your hands in front of your heart and humbly, verbally affirm, Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste, Atma Namaste. I, the soul, humbly salute the divinity within each one of you. No matter what hurt and pain you have caused to me in this incarnation, in any of my incarnations, I forgive you. Especially if you have caused hurt and pain to my body, especially if you have tortured me, especially if you have given me physical injuries, physical pain. I forgive you. I completely, totally, unconditionally forgive you because I realize we are all souls and we are all growing, evolving. We are all learning from our mistakes. Even if you were the worst person I could ever find, you were still a child of God. I forgive you today. And I release you from all the negative karmic links. I release you from all the links of revenge. I release you, I release you, I release you. Go in peace. Go in peace. May the Divine Supreme God bless you with love, mercy, compassion, and forgiveness. May the Divine Supreme God bless you and neutralize your negative karma. May peace be with you and with me. Please forgive me for my mistakes. Please forgive me for all the hurt and pain I have caused to you in any of my incarnations, especially my first few human incarnations. If I have caused you physical hurt and pain, if I have traumatized you, tortured you, if I have caused any harm to your physical body, please forgive me. I, the soul, I was learning, I was growing, I was evolving. I did not do them intentionally. Today I am aware of my mistakes. I have learned from my mistakes. I do not wish to harm anyone anymore. I do not wish to harm any physical body anymore. I have learned from my mistakes. Please forgive me. May the Divine Supreme God bless me with love, mercy, forgiveness. May the Divine Supreme God neutralize my negative karma. I completely release you all. Please completely release me. I set you free. Please set me free. I forgive you and I forget the matter. Please forgive me and let go of the matter. May peace be with you. May peace be with me. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. May any and all unauthorized, unwanted cords attached to us be cut, cut, cut. May all cords of revenge be cut, cut, cut. If there's any body part of yours which is paining, which has extreme pain or any disease, then cut from that part. Cut, cut, cut. Your hands in the blessing position to the divine, supreme God, the all merciful, all loving God, to Lord Buddha Kwannon, the Buddha of love and mercy, to all the great ones. Thank you for blessing every single soul who has hurt us and whom we have hurt, especially the physical body. May every soul be blessed, be healed with love, mercy, compassion, and forgiveness. May the physical body of every single soul get healed. May all the past negative cards of karma, negative karma be released. Dear God, with your blessings, everything is possible. We, the soul, we have learned our lessons and we want to heal everyone with love. Thank you for accepting us. Thank you for accepting our forgiveness and blessing every single soul. Our limitations are not your limitations. Thank you, thank you, thank you for faith. So be it. Together we will invoke that the divine energy of the twin heart meditation is going to heal us from the core, heal our soul, heal every single chakra, especially the basic chakra, heal all the pains that the physical body is facing, and in turn heal every other soul whom we have hurt. Thank you. In full faith, so be it.